What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. Join me in my week because I am going to be hopefully getting some cool collectibles through the door. Not quite as cool as this, but nonetheless we shall try. I think it's going to be mainly Pokemon trainers off the top of my head, possibly some TCG stuff as well. But yeah, this is a week in the life of. Enjoy. Starting off the week with Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark on the Xbox 360 for $8.99, including free delivery. Owes me less than a quid. Monkey D. Luffy, $29.99 plus signed for delivery. Yeah, it came in, I think it was a Lutaku box, but yeah, glad that it's gone. From the latest Pokemon set, we have the alternate art for Golurk V, sold for $34.99, including free delivery. As you can see, it's penny sleeved, it's got a pull tab, and it's in a top loader, and that'll be sent as a second class signed for large letter. This absolutely beautiful set from 1994. This is the Marvel Universe Series 5 suspended animation set. I've got a lot of like these sorts of cards that are well worth grading, but I can't afford to keep hold of everything, so by all means, have a look at my eBay, check them out, and let me know if you want to buy anything. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning, sold for $49.99 plus shipping. All of the cards are individually sleeved. They will be sandwiched between two top loaders and then put into a team bag so that they get where they need to be in exactly the same condition that you can currently see it in, which is amazing. We've got some great characters as well, actually. I was going to go off on a complete tangent or just carry on. Wolverine, War Machine, Venom, Iron Man, Human Torch, Gambit, Invisible Woman, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, and The Thing. Absolutely lovely and small set. Again, it's not personal collection yet, but it's the second best copy of Final Fantasy VII that I've got, sold for £20 all in, and it's going by the GSP as well. So it's got a few nicks in the box, which is... Unfortunately, it's fairly common, especially on some good titles like Final Fantasy. But yeah, it's going. Still not decided on all of that, which goes 3 stacks deep, by the way. Also, sold one of each of these for £10 each, plus shipping. But it's combined shipping, obviously. Owe me, I think, £1 or £2 each when Toys R Us were closing down. So yeah, lovely jubbly. You know that Star Wars M&M throw that I got? Yeah, it wasn't worth a lot, so I thought we'd just get it out as quickly as possible. $14.99 all in. I don't think it's going to go as a large letter, is it? Nah, no chance. Small parcel. Yeah, you live and learn. I won't do that again. Because this had sold, which I bought this as part of a £40 bundle, sold for $14.99 plus delivery, and it is a Kramer Tools 103 YCB. Got no idea what it is. All I know is that pays for a quarter of the whole box. Right, time to go home and package, I suppose, or finish the loft. Either or. As long as work is being done, I don't mind. So, I've been trying to sell this for about a month. It's a load of theme decks from Magic the Gathering, set 2 of 3 of the Onslaught block, and it is Legions. So, sealed is worth about £1,000, but obviously it's quite hard to sell because £1,000 is a lot of money. So we have come to the decision to open it up and to try and sell the decks individually, because obviously like 10 lots of 100 or whatever it may be is going to be a lot easier than one lot of 1,000. 12 decks. So we're going to open it up. I'm well aware I sound rough. It is Bank Holiday Monday and it's very early in the morning. I'm downstairs on my own. So yeah, I'm going to rip this open and list the individual theme decks. So, update from the loft. Come up the ladder and then you can go through onto this bit. So I did have like a stepped up thing on these rafters. Changed my mind. I don't even know why I thought that was a good idea. So I've used offcuts of boarding just to go over the gaps so that I can then walk the whole way down. I've got that bit there to do, but that was a bigger gap, so I've left that bit for now. So I can walk all the way down, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points where I could probably fit very comfortably 2 lots of 60-litre boxes, like very, very easily, and then still have access to actually go all the way around the back
to the back of the tank, where there's a nice big area all completely boarded out. The light has moved for the time being. It was originally up here, but the board that the light was attached to was actually going past the rafters. So to get this on, it was a lot easier just to move it. So I'm either going to run another one off the back of this to then go on here, or I'll move this back up here but have it down slightly and allow it to illuminate this way. So the wrapping I'm doing myself, which arguably is what I actually need a second pair of hands for, because I've run out of duct tape. I'm using the silver insulation tape, which is horrible to use, and trying to hold it in place and apply the tape where these joins are. So you'll see, like that's a little extra section there going between the rafters. So I need to go through and tape all that up. The whole of this is going to be thermowrapped. You see there's a few bits missing, but I've got one full section left. One full section does the whole of the back, and it will go down the wall as well. So, and I've got a couple of offcuts, so I'll be able to get this external wall completely done, so that's not a problem. Yeah, it's looking all right. It's looking all right. It's getting there. So because it is Bank Holiday Monday, I can't do the noggins between these rafters. I've already made a little bit of noise. It's about midday. I used the chop saw for about 2 minutes. I don't really want to use it any more than that, although legally I am allowed to, because, you know, I check the rules. The duvets are staying up here. Because they're white, they help reflect the light. So they're staying up here. They're going in the corners. So that's 3 duvets on that side, and there's 1 duvet on that side just to help with the lux. The aerials are still up here, but they don't actually have any use as it stands because we just don't use them. But at least they're up here to be reinstalled at a later date if need be. I need to go over all of the joints with the silver tape. I can actually start using that side of things. So I will probably start doing that today, hopefully. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, finally. And then probably wait until it is all completely done and there is some stuff up here, then I'll show you again. But leftover carpet, might use it, might not, don't know yet. Might just do this little section around the hatch in carpet because, I don't know, why not, I suppose. There's like a gap here between the tank and the rafters. I should be able to get a few boxes in. I'll work out something to do with it. DVDs or games or something. But considering at the moment, it's midday, it's quite cool up here. It's very, very cool. So, these bits as well. So, obviously this stops the heat from coming down from the tiles into the loft. So, I've actually got to bridge the gap between, because the Fulton comes to here. So, again, I'll just have to cut bits in and then just go through there. So that the airflow can go all the way through. And yeah, just go over everything. But it's getting there. For a Bank Holiday Monday, it feels bloody good to almost be where I want to be.
Finding Nemo on a PS2. £2.49. All in.
$29.99 plus signed for shipping for a Nintendo Switch docking station. So I paid £2. So these are always worth a look out. I've only had it for a couple of weeks as well. So fairly easy, straightforward listing. Can I have another 15 of these, please? If I can ever. It's actually my first one at a carboot sale. I paid £2. So yeah, I'm well aware I sound rough. So with the loft being underway, all of my clothing is currently in these 3 suitcases. I don't know which one's which. One of them has t-shirts. Basically, there's collars, no collars, and other. The other is not big enough because there's loads of coats and jackets and things. So it's in one of those 2, I think. Okay, I made a mistake. It's not in this one. This is the t-shirt one. So if I messed up and it's in with the collars, or it's in with the jumpers. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this properly when the loft is done. Okay, scrap that. It wasn't in any of the suitcases, so I genuinely don't know where it is, and I can't get in the spare room enough because it looks like an actual bomb has gone off. So I was looking in my wardrobe to see whether I hung it up, but I'd be very surprised if I did, because I went through and I sorted everything so it was all packaged properly and in little bags ready to go out. It's like a 50 quid sale as well. Bugger. I will find it. So it is a Monday afternoon. I'm trying to get all of the goddamn images off the GoPro, but for some reason my computer's just not having it. It's not seeing the GoPro being connected. So I'm going to have to download everything from the SD card, which is going to be an absolute pain in the bum. However, we are listing just over £1,000 worth of stock, which is rather cushy. £1,074 is about to go live. So with 1 or 2 clicks of the keyboard, done. That's not right. It should be way more than that. I was looked at a listing, a magic listing where I've had to... What? Something sold? No purchase has been made, but something has sold. I'm so confused. That's that. Something sold, and it's not coming up. I had a Legion's theme deck, a sealed box of theme decks that I put up for £1,000, and it's yeah, it wasn't selling, which is understandable. £1,000 for one item is a lot, whereas if you break it up into one box is say 200 and others are 35, 50, whatever, it should be a lot easier to sell. However, one of them's not right with the pricing. It's really not. £358 does not seem right at all, because 2 of them are 200 out of the 12 listings, which is not showing. 3 available, 2 available, 1 sold, but nothing's come through on my end. I'm so confused. I'll check in once I've figured out what on earth is going on. So I'm not getting anywhere, even with this item that's sold that's not popped up yet, like at all. No notifications whatsoever, but there's a quantity missing from the listing. It should be £715. So if you add on the other one which has gone missing, it should be £915. Yet nothing's come through. I'm so confused. Oh no, it's just sold, but awaiting payment. Damn, son. So I need to edit that, because there's definitely something not right. Unless they've bought multiple and eBay's has been particularly slow today. I don't quite know what's going on. I really don't. And I hadn't like promoted the listing or done anything, so I've got no idea. So that's what's going on. It's just freaking bizarre. Number of variations 4. That's correct. Elvis Rage, yes. Morph Mayhem, yes. Sliver Shivers, yes. Zombies Unleashed, yes. But I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So I don't know. Wait for the money to come through. Get it listed. Only listed it today. So yeah, should be fairly good.
Tuesday morning. There's a few RA items which obviously haven't shown. It's about 500 quid going out today. Lovely jubbly.
For $49.99 plus first class shipping, we've sold this Red Bull beard trimmer. Can anyone remember where I bought it, how much I bought it for? Because I sure was. Look at all that dust on top. There we go, that's better. Yeah, owes me £5, £10, maybe 15, possibly 20. Absolutely no idea, but it's waterproof, I know that. So I legit thought I was going mad. I opened up the spare room wardrobe, which again is like an absolute bomb site. Moved these, which is unlisted stuff, and found a nice little pile of clothing, which I've got 2 of them. They're both the same size, so surely I can just add a quantity because I've got 2. Look, Savile Row Company, pure merino wool, medium. And look, oh, we've got another one. Hang on, medium. And you can see on there, £60 retail. Sold it for £50 all in. Lovely jubbly. At least I know I'm not going mad. I just need to finish the loft, but it's like 6:30 on Tuesday, and I can't do any chop sawing today. Not that I've actually picked up the one that works yet. So that's going to be my goal for possibly Thursday, the way things are going. Actually, no, I can go and pick it up tomorrow morning because I'm going to be on the same site as my lockup tomorrow morning. So there, yes, I can pick it up tomorrow and do some cutting on Thursday.
My Wednesday morning stacks aren't very stacky.
On the Nintendo Wii, Manhunt 2, $6.99 all in, going via the GSP to Denmark. So it's Wednesday, and it's about 2 p.m. Got home, changed my trousers, and I'm going to continue some work in the loft. As you can see behind me, it's starting to take shape. What is that sound? I'm going to wait until most of it is done before anything is up here, and then I'll give you a little tour. It's looking better, considering when I started, or when me and Matt started, mainly Matt doing the boarding. It was inaccessible. There was a small part around the hatch where there was old doors and things like that that the previous owners had just sort of thrown down. There's so much more room, and it's somewhat bearable up here. It's just gone past mid. I say it's like 2 o'clock. It's not that warm up here at all. It's actually quite comfortable. It's just me running around, grabbing the new chop saw, which has made me a little bit, whew. But it's getting there. So a tour coming soon. So not gone to plan. Wife has just got back. It's 2:30, and daughter's asleep. She's only had 15 minutes so far today, and we normally let her sleep up like latest 4 p.m. So I now need to stop. I've done 2 bits of wood. 2 bits. Look, that bit there. That's what I've done. Look, that there. Didn't even get into the flow of things. It's so annoying. So I'll have to close up and then do paperwork and then try again tomorrow. Try and get home, sneak home quick and try and do it then. Although it should be easier because she'll be at my parents tomorrow. So it should make life a lot easier. But yeah. So frustrating. We have sold another Lego. Lovely jubbly.
Thursday morning stacks and 2 more sales overnight.
Lovely big box PC game Dungeon Keeper. The deeper dungeons sold for $34.99 all in, going via the GSP to Denmark. Part of the £20 bundle that I bought, and I'm well into profit on this particular bundle.
And 2 more sets of the honeycomb ice molds, $12.99 each.
So you might remember a little while ago I bought something, done some digging. I didn't dig, I knew exactly where it was. I bought a Man United shirt a little while ago, and it's from either 0405 or 0506. I think it's 0405. Man United top, home kit, long sleeve with CR7 on the back, and still got a tag of how much I paid for it. I paid a £5, and I think I said in the video I'd love to get it framed, and you never know, there's that off chance that a miracle may happen, because I would have liked to see United pick up Ronaldo before he went to Juventus, because to us he's better than that league in my opinion. And just like the weirdest week happened the other week in the transfers, and Messi has gone to PSG and Ronaldo has re-signed for United, and Ronaldo's just broken the record for the most amount of international games, I think. And if you break it down into the top 10, like, he holds quite a few spots where if you take off all of his penalties, he's like number 3. If you take off I don't know, non-competitive games, he's number 5 or something stupid like that. So I've been speaking to a few of the boys, and coming from a Manchester City fan, he said at least 140. So I really don't know, because I do really like it, and it's so pretty, and I want to keep it, but I don't think my wife would allow it. To have it framed in the house as opposed to above the front door, I don't think she'd like that very much. But then again, this is like the perfect time to sell it,
I mean, we've got the international break at the moment, and as I say, Ronaldo's just scored 2 more goals. So, I mean, do I wait until the international break to finish? I really don't know. I really don't know. A part of me really does not want to sell it, but there's always that chance you might find another one in even better condition. The worst thing about this thing is the letter R. Look, it's a little bit cracked on the R. Everything else is beautiful. But can I say no to turning £5 into potentially 150? I don't know yet. I really don't.
The weekend is almost here, and these are my Friday stacks.
It is Friday evening. The wife is doing bedtime with the little one, and Bingola has just sold for $125, free shipping via the GSP to the States. Had an offer on for $60. I decided to wait and got $125. So it's Saturday morning. The wife's been back for about half an hour after going to a fitness class, which means that I now get to start doing some bits in the loft. So yeah, as I said before, we're doing where there's joins and gaps and things like that. So fingers crossed I'll have enough materials to do it all, rather than have to go to Wix or B&Q again. So you come up the steps, ignore this bit, it's all to be cleared. Got a nice big area here. So this is going to the back of the property. So we've got a nice space here to put some bits. I didn't want to put anything where all of the pipe work is, but it's boarded anyway, just in case we need to gain access to anything down in that corner. So down here we've got the bathroom lights, so we can get easier access to it via the boards that are here. This needs to be cut off here, because I don't want an extra flex, because it's not really being used for anything. But I plan to put empty cardboard boxes on here, which will make life nice and easy. So as I say, we've got this bit around the hatch. Then I need to tidy up that little bit. So this is the walkway that goes to the back of the property. Just used bits of leftover wood just to basically make it so that I can't fall through. But otherwise I know that I would. So we've got enough room for boxes to go here, here, here. And you've got the other side of the ladder. This is where the TV box is probably going to stay, and it's where I'm going to put my monitor boxes for my computer setup, because as I said before, keeping those boxes makes life very easy when it comes to moving house. So we've got more box room, more box room, more box room, and more box room. Then we come around to the back of the tank. Now, if you guys remember when I first showed you around, this was pitch black with that light up. Admittedly, that was in a different position, but the silvering everywhere has made life a lot easier, and the lux is now more than suitable to use all over the place. So I've used the offcuts to go on the neighbouring wall. Got a bit more taping to do, but I've run out. But it's not going to impact me actually getting things up here. So we've got to go like up that line and across there, and offcuts to go on that and that sort of thing. But we've got enough room for boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. And again, we can still get to all of the pipework, which is the main thing. So it's still a functional loft as a loft. It just means that I can now use it during the summer. Bearing in mind it's now 5 p.m. I've been up and down here all day. I've obviously gone down for lunch, went to the car garage, which I'll cover that later, and I've been up and down all day, and this has kept the heat out. The only heat I'm generating is me. I've used a hoover up here. I've sort of hoovered up most of the sawdust, and the only heat that I am generating is from myself, and it's stayed at a decent temperature. So I've just seen there's one more bit to do, which is really annoying, and I've got no silver stuff left because I used the last bit down here, just there, and I've got none left. And it's like, it's not the cheapest on the roll, and I don't really want to get a whole another roll just for one little bit, but it's a bit that I need because it's on
the apex of the roof, so it needs to be done. That's so frustrating. But Lux is fantastic. I don't need to get another light up here, which again, that saved me some more money, so can't moan in the slightest. So I've got loads of boxes that got delivered. I got 50 of the Max Royal Mail small parcel boxes delivered yesterday, I think, and a load of eBay boxes. So at the moment they're in the front room, so I can now just get rid of those, get them out of the front room. I've got boxes in my conservatory, they can come in, they can go up. So I'm hoping tomorrow afternoon after the car boot I can play around and start getting some stuff up here. I've got shelving, it's boxes. I need more boxes, and I like my plastic crates, but they're not the cheapest. And I like my really useful boxes. They are also not the cheapest, but they're good. So I don't know, but we're getting there, thank God.
So it's currently Saturday, and I'm trying to get everything ready for tomorrow morning. It's 8:30 at night, which is a bit later than I would have liked to get everything ready. A start to get everything ready anyway. So if there's a load of cuts in this, because I'm going to be eating cookie dough ice cream, and I'm very, very tired. I've also got a box to open from Zavvi. I presume it's a pair of trainers. I'd be very surprised if it's 2 pairs, because I've paid for shipping twice. It is a pair of trainers. Excellent. And it's free packing materials. So they released some Aikidos, some more Pokemon ones. By the way, every time they do a nerdy release, I always post it on my socials, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. So if you ever want to pick anything up, that's the place to go. And as soon as I get notified, because I am an affiliate of Zavvi's, I'll let you guys know. So when you open the box, that's what you're going to see. Not a lot. We'll do a quick peeky view, because there'll be a separate video for these. But, oh, that does look nice. That's one side, which you've got the silhouette of Pikachu with the mountains in the background. And then that's the other side with big old Charizard on the side. I mean, they're not my favourite style of trainer. I mean, I'm an old man, I wear Skechers anyway. So, but for 50 quid, they're going to look so nice on display. Right, I now need to go and get the GoPro, which is not the GoPro. I'm using a different camera for tomorrow's video. So it is an advert. So we'll see. I don't know what the footage is going to be like. I didn't even film that much, so I'm not expecting like big things. But it's a lot more affordable, which is why I chose it. I was given the option of products, and I went for a cheap, supposedly HD camera. So yeah, we'll see. So it's Saturday evening. It's about 9:30. I uploaded some content from the week. I've not actually gone through it yet to see what it's like. Just charity shop stuff. But it's the one where it's on the sponsored camera, which is about 90 quid for the camera, and it comes with loads and loads of accessories. The accessories are brilliant, and everything's universal, so it's all interchangeable. The camera isn't particularly great. I did say to the company when they first reached out, I said, look, I'll give it a go. If I don't feel the quality is there, then all you're going to get is like show people the footage from the camera, and that'll be it. I'm not going to do its own dedicated video because it's just not going to be viable. So yes, it's a fraction of the price of the GoPro, but the quality is also a fraction of the quality of a GoPro. So it's very tinny in sound. The footage is okay. From what I've seen, I've only clicked on it for about 10-15 seconds because I wanted to go in, get showered and get ready for bed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to email them and just say, look, I'm not happy to push this. It's getting one video and people can make up their own minds, and that's it. It's only going to be one charity shop video. That's it. If they don't like it, I'll ship the items back to them and not get paid for it. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. But if you don't try these things, you don't know. One day I might be very lucky and I will find
that product that is as good as a GoPro and like a third of the price. That would be ideal, because who wouldn't want that? But this product, unfortunately, is not it. So it's Sunday, it's pretty much bang on midday. I've been messing around, going up and down the loft about 20 times for the last 2 hours or so. I don't have anywhere near as many games as I thought, to be honest. At least now they're laid out like this. So originally I used really useful boxes, the ones that are designed for wrapping paper. But we bought these from IKEA about 3 years ago. But unfortunately, once they're unfolded, they're too big to go under our bed. So, I mean, it's kind of my game, to be fair. So in this one, we've got Blu-ray sized media, which is PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and Blu-rays. In this one, at the moment, it's purely Wii and Xbox 360. Then the next one is probably going to be PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and then possibly DVDs, depending on how many I've actually got. But yeah, these are quite weighty now. They've got all of these in. So the plan is to then have lighter stuff on top. But yeah, this is, God, I can actually see everything in one. It makes me tingle. It really, really does. As I say, it's about midday, and admittedly, yeah, I am sweating my nuts off, but it's nowhere near as hot in here as it would have been a week ago, that's for sure. And these are all of my DS games, which again, don't have anywhere near as many as I thought I did. So, yeah, it's nice to have everything out in the open. What else have I done? So, in that big bag, there's some coats which have all been listed. Those are the NECA masks, which I am going to sell. I've decided to box up all of my Marvel Legends stuff. So that is staying there for now because I don't really have room. Boxes, so those are the Maximum Royal Mail small parcel size. They're eBay ones. Those are B/00 Jiffy bags, I believe. That's my drill. Then we've got clothing, and clothing. So yeah, it's split up into different parts. So it is getting there. However, I stink. I stank this morning after the carboot because I was wearing a big coat because it was quite cold first thing this morning, and it's just got warmer and warmer. But you can feel the heat if you start like poking around. It's a lot warmer on the tile side than what it is in here. So I'd imagine that the lights are probably throwing out a fair amount of heat as well, and they have been on, as I say, for quite a while. So yeah, I need a cup of tea soon because I'm slowly wasting away. Although saying that, probably could have got away with storing most of the stuff up here without it all being boarded and insulated. Simply because if you think about it, all the stuff that we buy from charity shops and car boot sales, they've probably all been in someone's loft for the last year, absolute minimum. Some stuff have been up there for 20 years. So it's obviously what I've done is not a requirement. You could get away with just having a few planks up there, but this allows me to have a large amount of space and allow me to work up here for prolonged periods of time without me sweating my nuts off.